constant lead generation that I do. So anyway, here we go. Welcome everybody. My name's Tammy. We're going to get started. If everybody can please stay muted, that would be great. We are live on my YouTube channel. Welcome everybody. We have this recorded as well so that my YouTubers can use these Zoom meetings for their own channels. We try to get as much exposure as possible. That's the name of the game. If you're not into marketing, exit off. If you are into marketing, welcome, welcome. This is what I do. This is what I've been doing for 37 years. I've been a marketer. And so, news flash that whenever you start a home-based business, you will have to market it. Okay, you will have to market it. That's the primary reason why we're going to be doing this Zoom here tonight is to share how we market Get Fearless Freedom. There's usually 4 places that we go to. But isn't that really one of those like best kept secrets of other online opportunities? They never share where they actually go to get their sales and their leads. We do things a little bit differently here. Number one, we want everybody to be comfortable before they join Get Fearless Freedom. So I'm very, very transparent. I will not be teaching you guys how to make a list of 100 people. I will not do that here tonight. I personally market to strangers. I personally get strangers signed up into my business. I've never actually had very much success recruiting my friends and family. That's not what this is about here. So I just want you guys to understand that I teach lead generation. I have been 12 years, okay? As you come on, please make sure you're muted. Otherwise, it's not going to be a very fun Zoom for other people. It gets kind of crazy and it gets a little interruptive. So again, if you're a Get Fearless Freedom member, first name, Get Fearless Freedom at the end. All right, so I'm going to have Rob explain. There's 4 levels, and it is a member-to-member opportunity. What does that mean? Does anyone have an idea? Maybe a guest on here wants to pop in. What does member-to-member mean? Anyone have any clue? Any member want to explain it? What is a member-to-member opportunity? How do you get paid? That's number one. I'm giving a quiz here tonight, a pop quiz. And from time to time, I do actually give away traffic. So there's another hint. If you're proactive in your business and in your life. Hey, has anyone been to an event where you're in the front row and the speaker says, if you jump up here and you grab this money, it's yours. Have you ever been to one of those events? That's kind of, that's kind of what it's going to be like tonight. So pay attention. You pay your sponsor directly. There you go. Bingo. All right, Julie, you get 50 clicks on me this week to your capture page of choice. All right, so that's what it is. You get paid directly, member to member. I do not take any of the money, okay? So no money crosses my path. I don't see your money. I don't see your leads. It's literally a peer-to-peer system. All right, so we got that down pat. Rob, I think we're going to start off with you tonight. And then if anyone wants to share their results or their, aha moments that they've had since they've joined the community, that would be great. So Julie's excited. When other members join, that's close. I'm not sure who that was, iPhone 12, but Julie got the right answer. So we give away the traffic to Julie. All right, Rob, we're going to have you start off, and I hope you're ready for tonight, everyone, because Rob always has some great stuff to share, and we're going to get started.
Yeah, great to have everyone on. This is always a good time to start off the week, which is our Millionaire Monday weekends, weekdays. I meant
Yes.
we start out. Mom and I've been doing this for a long time together. This business since 2019, and this has been around for a long, long time. It feels like it's just the improvements we've done and working as a mother and a son team, we've really weathered the storms of the industry, right? And so to have a system that can be built near the ocean and have your house still stand there strong and tall, that's what you want when you work online. When you have a business that people will always come and go, that is always the case in business, right? But we ourselves have stuck and stayed around. We've had people come, go, stay back, come back. but we understand that we as a system, we've stayed there strong. And when people are plugging in, that's when they win. So really cool. Let me just get this keynote is like low glitching. But we're gonna keep quiet. We're gonna keep muted tonight. Of course, distractions, we're living in a world of them, right? So if you do have your phone and you're watching this on a laptop, just put it on airplane mode. We just want to make sure everyone's eyes are on the presentation. It's quite awesome, and there's a lot of fun stuff we add and joke and go back and forth, and it's something, different than most Zooms that you've been on presentations. So we want to ask ourselves, can we actually make the money, right? The money online. And when you have a right system, right, and you have a right audience, you have the ability to learn where to go and to have that audience, then yes, that's actually the case. You can do that when you do share the good information and you have a system like this. So I'm just trying to figure out, my keyboard is a little acting up, Mom. I don't know. But
That's
yeah,
okay. If
just
you need me to help you out, I have lot of stuff to say tonight.
it's cool. No, I think I got it. I think I got it.
All
It's
right.
just that sometimes my
And by the way,
presentation.
Jessica will get Jessica's the one that's getting a free laptop as well when she joins on Friday. So she'll get some free traffic from us too
That's
to
awesome.
get
It's
set
right
up.
here, actually. Look at
Yeah,
that. We
there
got
it is,
one of
Jessica.
them. This is a one of them that this is ours, but
Yep.
this is our
That's what it's
little
gonna look like. She
machine.
wants she
Beautiful.
wants the Windows laptop.
Awesome.
The new one
So I
she wants.
got that off. I got that to show everyone else later, and it's really, really amazing. So,
Okay,
um,
cool.
you guys are going to learn we are a company that does really interesting things. Very, very, we have bonuses that no one can do. No one matches us what we do. So you want to jump on and you want to make sure you offer that too and make your money on automation like you are worthy of, right? So we have this really cool system. And the way we built it was we said we understand people don't want to really work. That's the human nature, right? Humans take the easiest path, right? So that's why when we said, okay, we understand that, we understand the world of this type of work, the online, business, we said, how can we take my mom's seven-figure industry knowledge and even other people's knowledge that we've accumulated that, they wanted to put into our system as well? It's really cool. Like you guys get to see, there's some really good stuff that we have in this system. So how can we take that and write you $1 million check? Like, how can that happen, right? How can you become a seven-figure earner online? Well, it has to be with the right system, right? And you have to also duplicate that yourself. You have to mitigate distractions and stuff caught up in your mind that prevents that money as well. So when you have the system and we have it, you basically are now the apprentice. You're the person that's like, okay, I'm going to show up and I'm not going to clog my mind with what can be here, the money that is possible. So, what we want to do is anyone that got in on this Zoom tonight, get right back to them. That's the coolest part about these Zooms is these are meant for you to invite people, right? They are meant to have a neutrality, like a neutral playground where everyone can invite the people to these Zooms. Because, we don't have to. Mom and I, we've been in the industry a long, 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 long time. And we don't have to do these, but we do these for you guys. So the Christina, the Mary Beth, the Thomases, everyone, please keep these people muted.
Hold on. I know, I'm
Jessica?
trying to find them. Hold on.
Sorry.
If you can mute yourself as you come on. Thank you. Appreciate it. I have them on sidelines before they come on, Rob. I apologize.
Yeah,
Trying to
there's
get
still
as fast
some
as
background
possible.
noise going on though.
Yeah, can you stop screen share for a second? I gotta find the person. Unfortunately, I can't. I can't find the person. So they owe me coffee. That's what I tell everybody. They owe me
Cash
some
App.
coffee. Cash app some coffee to me. Actually, I don't see the person, so
I think we're good now.
think we're good. Yep. Okay, we got to stay on time. Remember, we're like bus drivers.
We are on time. We are on time.
All right.
So we're getting off the fence, right? And we're
Yes.
getting off the fence like these guys, right? We don't want to work a 9 to 5 ourselves. We do not want to be in that rat race. So we have rules of the house. Many of us know it. You can always screenshot it, review it back later. But these are our rules. And of course, just like anything, there is income disclaimers, right? There's always going to be. And any company that does not have a screen like this, run from it fast. That promises daily pay, passive pay, any of that. You do not want those words. You want something that's real and sticks around for the long term. So this is what we've done is we've created a seven-figure business in a box with really, really great bulletin points here, right? We actually have laptops that we will actually be able to give you, and you will have it fully loaded for you as a business. You already have a laptop. We have traffic offers to get you guys off to the races. We have it all with Get Fearless. And with the end, you're going to see all the bonuses we offer, and it's really cool. So, we created a seven-figure earning business in a box, and it comes down to three steps, like really simple lead flow, cash flow, and then freedom flow, right? And we have you guys here, and you're here for a reason, right? Because we have something pretty hot. What we do is we actually have a very simple model of advertising a website, and that's it. You're thinking, well, okay, I've heard this before. How can that happen? How can you actually advertise a website? You guys do all the rest. You're gonna see that. And we do, uh, you know, just like, we go like this. It's a very simple process. It's the website like this. This is our sales page, our 7-minute video. And so what we've done is we've created a really cool recession-based proof business because it's all a plug and play system. Because what we've done is we understood that it took the time to create a system like this. It was all the techiness is actually baked in the back office. You just have to follow the instructions. There's traffic and then there's training. So it's actually baked in really easy. And we are adding this as well, brand new. We're going to be getting this wrapped up for anyone that wants traffic packages. You guys are able to click it, choose your campaign, and be able to buy traffic. Really cool. Plus, we have, of course, industry knowledge that we love to share on here. These are like new stuff, like top secret information. Even on a free Zoom, you may find stuff that you don't really know. You may not know that a lot of industry leaders do use this system and they just don't tell you. So, fun fact.
Okay, hold on. Mute, mute, mute. Okay, we got him. All right.
It's a
I
little
think
cat and mouse
we
game
got him.
tonight.
Little cat and mouse game tonight. Everyone, once you come on, if you pop off and your internet's fun fact, if you update your browser, like we taught last night, if you update your browser, you won't have much trouble on the Zoom. I learned that from Rob. But anyway, and by the
Yeah.
way, just so everybody knows, like one of the big reasons why Rob and I stay consistent is because of these Zooms. Like we have been doing Zooms since like 2019, like he said. We did Zooms through the pandemic. We did Zooms through whatever. We would always be here on Monday nights, just so everybody knows. So anyway, I just had to say that. Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm on my social media. I had to say the word, but we've been doing Zooms forever, just so everybody knows. So.
We have been the most consistent company that you probably never have heard of yet. And we just are this, mom and son team that literally has built this insane system. Okay. And with that, the
We're not
ability
perfect speakers,
to,
by the way, by any
no,
stretch of the
you're not going to
imagination.
find perfect speaking.
No, no.
Mm-mm,
In fact,
no.
the worst that sometimes talk or whatever on the phone, I stumble, and when I close your sales, it just means that they're like, wow, I want to work with her because she's like just the stay-at-home mom, now a stay-at-home grandma. In fact, tomorrow I get to spend all day with Charlotte Fay while my system is running in the background. I love systems, 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 systems. So this is what we got here. We've literally helped so many people since we've relaunched, Rob. I can't even tell you how many people what. It's just been, well, since we launched the laptop in the fall of last year, it's just been crazy busy. and we haven't been able to almost like keep up with it. But kudos off to you because you have helped. And just Karen here, she just joined last week with me, and she's an amazing person. We got to know each other on a Zoom, and it just keeps getting better and better. In fact, Corey, I was in Las Vegas. I was at the buffet. I was actually cracking crabs when he texted me, crab legs when he texted me and said, Tammy, I'm joining at the 2000. So it's really fun for people to come onto these Zooms to see what we have. And afterwards, like Rob said, a get off the fence party. So I had to say that, Rob. It's just, we can go back and forth tonight if you don't mind. Like a
I
little,
don't mind any. Yeah, no. I mean, we literally have something so awesome because like mom and we've always said and discussed, whether we're at a casino, we're at wherever, a family event, we bring these Zooms for you guys, right? And so if I
absolutely.
personally was starting out and I had a company tell me, look, we're gonna do all of these 9 out of 10 things, but all you're doing is advertising a website and getting people to a Zoom. If that was it, and versus working at Walmart or working as a greeter or a grocery bagger or someone that's working Uber Eats, I personally would drop everything I have and say, I'm going to focus with these guys because this system is a beautifully automated system that actually has something worth merit. Okay. A laptop, who does that, right? Karen, she took advantage at the $2,000 level and she got a laptop literally handed to her, everything loaded, all the material we have, the Zooms, the everything, every single marketing piece you can even think of, all her websites built for her. And when people ask me, and I'm out and about, I go to parties often, I like to go to karaoke, and a lot of people just say, what do you do? And it still is new, right? It's still new to people that I say, well, I do website building and funnel building. And they just are like a deer in headlights. So I understand from someone that doesn't understand yet what Get Fearless is about. But we're showing you the people that already have seen that vision. And plus, we'll get Fearless Freedom. These are also, you understand, this system can work for any business. So we really don't show the other stuff that happens because we can't keep track of someone's landscaping job or a window tinting or a babysitting business. We can't track any of that success that they have because they don't share it, right? People are private. A lot of people are private nowadays. So, Mary Beth, she chose to share and she's a wonderful leader and she likes to get out there. And when she had a $2,000 sale come her way with our callback team, which is what we have, mom closed this sale and bam, look at that. Money in her pocket,
On a
just like
Saturday.
that on
A
a
Saturday,
Saturday.
by the
Not even a thought, guys. So now you
Oh,
see the system of advertising, and then the callback process is why we are strong here in our community because mom's closing skills, you don't get to 7 figures with just being a meek, quiet person that doesn't turn on their Zoom camera, right? Mom and we love to talk, we love to help,
intense. That was a huge
right?
hint. That was a huge hint, everyone.
Mom, you're talking to an actor now,
I
right?
know, I know.
Someone they don't know, maybe
One
they
of the
don't know
biggest
that yet.
this is going to be an aha moment for a lot of people. Those who show their face make money, Confucius says.
Yes. Ah, that's a
Right?
good one.
Yeah.
Confucius says, yes, very true. And Mary Beth is her shining leadership shows through these people that just join her, and then her people are having success. And then Anne, you may know her in the industry and just having her success. And it's really cool to see this over and over. But you got to understand, this is just a little bit of a fraction of what we even have information and intel on. People actually come to us and like, oh yeah, I made a sale, blah 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 blah. And it's like, whoa, whoa, that's crazy. And then even it's flexible at a low cost budget for people as well, as little as $200 to start tonight. So you guys can really work with the system, work with us, feel at home, have that freedom that you've wanted with a digital marketing system that works. So it's really cool. You're asking yourself is because we close the sales, which you saw, we do have the setup. Member, we actually have that baked in where if you want that, a lot of people follow the automation, the steps we have. But as people with higher levels, like the 1,000 and 2,000, we actually bake that into a setup. It's really cool, and you guys get my custom setup. A lot of members do that. So it's kind of cool where what we've done is we built a non-white label system where a lot of people think, okay, what you're doing is you're putting a face and then you have someone in the back you're paying. No, we actually built this from the ground up, which is really cool. And we never ship a thing except for about what you're going to learn towards the end. You're going to love that. But we found in order to make money in 2025, we have to be the pickaxes, the shovels, the tents, the blue jeans in 2025 because everyone has a marketing system. Everyone has a system that claims they're the best. But if you actually see what we have, this is where this is going to be the gold rush into your pocketbook because we discovered a massive issue. And mom and I, we've seen it all. Literally, she's seen companies go like 1 week, okay, boom, they're gone. 1 day launches, 1 day. I got one for you, 1 hour launches. And then the system was completely down. Mom and I clicked it, it was gone, and it was already, money was gone and embezzled through another corporation somewhere out in Dubai. We've seen it all and we've felt it all. So we said, we understand why you want the freedom because you're sick and tired of the games. So we said, well, we want to pay our guys, the people that represent us, in good faith here of 100% commissions because partnering with us with a very, very simple comp plan. And this is the part that if you're going like this and you're looking away and you're hearing my voice right now, I want you to please tune in right on this screen because this is the screen that a lot of people, what happens is right after the Zoom, they go, but the comp plan. This is the part you really please, if you're hearing my voice. Hello, this is Robert. Yes, that's me. You want to please zone in right here because this is the easiest comp plan and we break it down because not a lot of people do 100%. There's 80, there's 70, there's 50, there's 20%. This is 100% of you reselling our system, okay? So just watch this. We have an ability where no money's taken into our company. It's a peer-to-peer payment system where when you're referring this system to someone, you are getting that direct. So if you want to have a PayPal invoice or you want to get a Venmo or a Cash App or Bitcoin, the system, you're going to tell how you want to get paid. If you don't, our system won't know what to do. It's going to keep repeating. It's going to do Groundhog's Day on you. It's not going to get you past the welcome screen. Okay. You got to put in and put what our suggestions are, like just a, nice little breakdown. You'll see it in the welcome page when you join tonight, but it's simple. You copy it. That's all you do. Copy our template, fill it out, click submit, continue, and you have your one click. So that's why you see this because the reason is people plug in to the system and then they duplicate it. So that's what's really cool. Mom just is a absolute queen at this marketing and she just shows you guys how. So that's why I always say when think of the first time you bought your first ever car. Can we all take ourselves back to the first car? And a lot of you guys are going to be, Julie's going to be like, oh, my Mustang, I love that thing. But hear me out, Julie. My bestie, I call her. She's amazing. But think about the first time you got in that. You were looking around, okay, I know the turning signal's there. I know the gear's there. I know all that, right? But think about that's what you can honestly feel like when you get into something new. So forgive yourself and understand you have to learn a little in order to become a seven-figure earning person. Now, that or a greeter at Walmart or Uber or whatever, right? We don't want to do that. We want people to have the freedom of what we experience and our affiliates as well. So that's why we created a self-serving business. And what this is exactly what it means. It means when you do join tonight and you join Mary Beth or you join Jessica or Dave, Dave there, mom, whoever's on here, you join Julie. That means that once you join that person, it doesn't mean that you're there 24/7 with that person. It means that you're plugging into the system that is actually meant for automation. So, we've seen it where MLMs teach that, right? Oh, I gotta be on the phone. Hey there. Oh, yeah. So, today, guess what? I ate banana bread, and my daughter's going to soccer practice. Yeah. Well, hold on. I have a question. I have a question. Yeah. So, where's my link? Don't need that. We don't need that, right? It's a
Or where's my back
self-serving.
office? Or where's this? Or where's that? Right?
Exactly.
No, that's not
Because we
the system.
created the system so you don't get that. And we certainly don't want it either, right? So that's why we created it. And we understand by doing that, that's why you saw the word automated. Because everything is where Fernand can make a $2,000 sale. We have Domingo, we have Michael, we have all these people that come in and are able to duplicate what we have in a turnkey back office, right? Because that's why we created it. Because otherwise, if we didn't do this, then systems, they always work, right? Systems always typically work because you look at Subway, you look at McDonald's, you look at In-N-Out Burger, Whataburger, Chick-fil-A. All of these systems work because if people looked and they went outside the drive-through line, then it would not work. So that's why we created this simple back office. You get a one click, and then from there, that's where you watch our getting started video. We have that. We also have setups. We have very simple process to get you guys going, and it's super awesome. So we are the Blue Jeans guys, right? Because our system's now going to be flexible if you have any other business. So what we've done is we've made some cool changes. We made it where you can have phone fields, we can have CAPTCHA to minimize bots and stuff like that out there. We knew that the simple white capture pages in this system at the core are actually the highest in the industry. So lead capture pages matter because we saw an issue. A lot of people have this right there, right there. They have this capture page,
It sits in the middle.
Jay Morris.
Okay, hold on a minute. I think I got him though. I
Okay.
think I saw him to start talking. So he's all right. He's one of my buddies. I'll let
Yeah.
him slide. I won't charge him for coffee.
He's cool.
Yeah, he's
So capture pages look often like this, right, guys? I mean, I think we all can agree we've seen stuff like this. You click on an ad, you click on something, and you're like, oh, wow, this looks like 1998, right? Party like 1999. You know what I mean? Like it looks like that, right? The inception of the internet. We said, well, we gotta come up with something that's clean, modern, right? But still has that essence of opting in to a information, right? Information of a website and our system. So when they laughed at my mom and I, by the way, they laughed at our simple white capture pages. We actually put this as a result. So it's amazing when people laugh, like they say haters laugh. It's the greatest to prove them wrong. And that's what we do with our people. We like to have you guys win. So really cool, simple advertising. We actually had the lead sources for places. Here they are. There's the Meta platform, which actually branches out right to Instagram. So, you have Instagram right here. And then you have, of course, you have Facebook. And then we have YouTube, incredible YouTube training. And we have live masterminds on that, which you're going to really guys like. And classified websites, where a lot of people just are shy, they don't want to talk to no one, they just want the system to do it. Mom does have that as well as email marketing, click traffic. So we give you the ads, which is actually really cool. The ads are given to you guys day one tonight. You guys will get in the welcome email at any level. You guys are going to get these ads and they look like this. They look very, very unique ads. And they're actually right there to download. And I say when you do download them, I always when I got into acting in school, I would look at my homework, right? And I would get that, and I would literally, this is my human procrastination default button, I call it. And I would look at, here's my little folder I have. And I always say, we're on time, Mom. It's amazing. So we're on time. But I would have like this right here. By the way, this is some of the homework. anyone wants to see. This is how easy our system is. But look at that. This is some of the homework you have to do as actors, right? And just some of the work that I do. And it's like, this is why we created a simple four level system because we knew that people inherently are lazy just as much as I originally was looking at that, but it paid off and it worked well. So that's why we created a funnel builder system that actually meets the budgets of today. And it's only $200 and it can be actually built for any leaderboard. And we actually ranked up to a hot top leaderboard. So, when a recent, so that's so cool. We actually can use this system and you guys too for any offer out there online. And so that's only $200. You can upgrade it up your way, up the ladder, up to 2000 at any time, no pressure, and you
Just pay
have
the
the
difference.
ability, yep, just pay the difference and you have the ability to capture the leads, which matters so much nowadays because, it's just such a fast and loose society. I think we all understand that, right? And we knew that with the level going forward, so you're going up the ladder, we knew that it matters a lot when it comes to software and just getting your brand, your name, your business that you have possibly out there. And so we actually said, okay, not only can you make $500, get a lot of the training, the Facebook stuff, the solo ad, the algorithms, and all that stuff going on, plus side gig hustles and even software for Craigslist for actually any other opportunities. So if you want, maybe you have a landscaping business or someone that's a realtor. Well, guess what? Remember, we're the Blue Jeans. We get to sell that off to people and make that money. So it's really cool. Works for any, from real estate to lawn care services. Very cool stuff. We had the side gig hustles where you actually can learn. Like Dad and I just today we were actually at a gold and silver pawn shop, not the one in Vegas. We were there recent, but we were at there today, and we actually used one of the websites to reference to the guy that owned the shop, and we're like, yeah, this is the receipt. We bought it, and guess what? We made $800 just like that because we actually know how to flip these things. So, this is a side information gig that's offered in the 500 level that Dad and I right here in Vegas recently taken, where we go and it's just awesome. We get to actually flip things. We're actually flipping this Harley. We bought it for, you're gonna see soon, for actually 4,500 bucks, and we're gonna be flipping it for I think 18 grand.
Does anyone
So we're
want to
gonna
buy
make.
it that's on here?
Does anyone want to buy it? 1986 Harley,
Yeah.
700 miles, runs beautiful. It's
Shouldn't
such
have
a
told them
such a
the
gorgeous
price we
car.
got it for. Now we can't sell it on those
Oh,
Zooms.
we can always sell it.
Hey,
People
I was
people will
gonna
meet you
say
in the
too
middle.
on the weekends. So like the weekend hobby, it's a hobby that's turned into an actual sideline business. Very, very lucrative business, by the way. But we literally give you guys and gals the areas that we go to. It's in the back office. Has anyone that's a member gone in there and actually looked at the auction sites? I'm just curious. Anyone? Anyone on here? Let's see if we can get anyone to come out and admit it here tonight. Has anyone gone into the back office and looked at the auction sites? I mean, it's actually really fun. If you get bored, go in the back. You're gonna find so many things. I mean, I get Rolexes, I get, whatever it is, like jewelry, things like that. I mean, at really amazing prices. And you can even find estate sales.
Mhm.
Estate sales are amazing. I'm sure they have them up in Canada too. This is not just a United States thing. I would love to be able to do an actual, well, I mean, I have a lot of things planned for June, especially this week. We're going to have a supreme level training for YouTube people that want to do videos on YouTube, but which we're going to talk about right now. But honestly, it is fun. It's really fun to find these deals and to actually sell it on Facebook Marketplace, sell it on Craigslist, sell it to your local areas. I mean, there's just
Remember this,
when
guys.
people tell me that they don't have money, it's just because they don't know how to get resources. There's monies everywhere. Okay, money's everywhere. And when what you're going to do is if you say there's not money out there, you don't have money, what you're doing is you're admitting that to the universe, and then you're going to have a block. You're going to have a blockage. Like if you're thinking in your head here tonight, there's just not enough lead flow, there's not enough leads. Are you kidding me? There's leads everywhere. Everywhere. There's billions of people on Facebook. There's billions of people on, maybe not billions, but on Craigslist. Like there's so many people looking for opportunities. You know what I mean? So I'm sorry I had to say it tonight. If you have that lack of mindset, you got to get rid of it because I'm telling you, these little honey holes and where we find this stuff is absolutely amazing. Maybe we should start doing like a little bird dog thing, Rob, where people can find this merchandise for us, and then we put
Yeah, if they
like
find a
like an
seller, they're going to
auction
get a
site.
fee. Yeah, if they find a seller for a or a buyer, I meant, then they could
Yeah,
get bird dog.
absolutely.
Yeah,
Bird dog
sure.
fees for buyers and everything like
Yeah.
that. Absolutely. I mean, I'm always thinking of ideas. But anyway, carry on. I just wanted to share that. It's honestly it's fun.
Creativity is the greatest asset. And if you're going to use your mind and say there's lack of, then, that's just you can swap your brain out and say, hey, I'm going to now think positive and I'm going to make
Mhm.
it happen.
Absolutely.
If you can think a thought of negative, you can absolutely think a thought of positive, So that's how Dad and I we got started with that business is we said we did one item and then it's the thrill of it and then you get to flip it and that's why we put it there. So 1,000 level, this is a massive value, truly. Like this is not even a value you can put on it because like what my mom teaches, even what she just said right there, people are really stuck. It's actually insane how stuck they are. I was talking to a friend last night. She just says it's the mental health of this world is this like all-time lows. And it's like, yeah, I told her, I said, I agree. And I said, if only people just took a walk and went to the gym, and made some money online, and that's what we want you guys to do is have this experience with our live masterminds, getting unstuck, having that ability to see us live in an actual paid environment where you guys get to see us truly teach you on tips and training video marketing. We have a lot of the faceless stuff. Of course, a lot of people are extremely shy. And, again, shy, what is it saying, Mom? You can fill me in here.
Shy
Well,
people have skinny kids.
yeah.
Shy people have skinny kids. That's what one of my mentors told me and taught me because I really was shy. I used to be shy. And there's other I mean like when you look at like other people and leaders and that they're top sponsors and things like that, go search them out. Most of the time they have a YouTube channel. And that's what we learned. So that's what we're teaching. We're teaching people to get a YouTube channel, and that's where we get sales majority of the time is over on YouTube. So I just want people to understand that.
hmm Yeah. Yeah, it's amazing. We have the actual personal development modules as well, which is really good. This helped a lot with me as we launched that out in 1,000. That was when I really started my health journey, was the 1,000 level.
Hmm.
After you lose 50 pounds and put on a ton of muscle and you actually go through a lot of the self-development I have and now actually do acting, I do a bunch of stuff just because of these modules and actually implementing it, right? I'll go out to a crowd. A lot of people don't want to turn on their camera. Hear me out on this one. I go into crowds of 400 people on stage and I don't even sweat or think a thing of their opinion. That's where I'm at. So get to the level of that. Get to your ability to want to be out there and you don't have to be, but I'm saying like you want for your own self. You want to feel good in your own skin of doing stuff because you're gonna look back, ah man, I didn't do that. Oh, I didn't do that. I didn't do that. So that's why I am choosing the life I have and going for it. And with the 2,000, that's what a lot of people are doing. They're going for it because they understand the value. They understand the elite, the fearless feeling that you're truly grabbing a hold when you have a system that not only integrates a lot of moms, I call it her old methods, middle, like she has a lot of really cool like tried to true and tested methods of like postcard stuff to like even the social modern stuff to a lot of her AI with my knowledge, and then just like all the different Rolodex information she has all wrapped up at the 2000 level. And plus with my humanistic, which you're not going to hear that word often with AI, but I'm the human version of helping you guys with AI. So we take what AI is and we humanize it in order to implement it into marketing. And that's what you want to do. And that's what you get to learn. We have a lot of other extra cool stuff at the 2000, the training videos, what you're going to find, the automation, again, with mom and I, the way we work together. We have literally it all covered. What you're doing is simply advertising that website, right?
Hey, Rob,
And
you want to
when,
back up a slide right there? Just one
sure.
more right there. So next Monday, should be when the programmer, our programmer, his name's Rick, he should have that ready on next Monday's Zoom. So we're going to launch that. We're going to make sure people understand how to actually use that. So traffic, lead generation, that's the key to any successful business, honestly. It's great to have the lead flow, but then to know what to do with the leads, I'll share and show everybody what to do. I'm emailing your leads, right? And then if you want and you get people to ask you personal questions, say, hey, you know what? That is a great question, but guess what? I'm going to have you talk to Tammy. And then you give them my 800 number. So you're kind of like a highly paid tour guide, so you can earn as you learn. It's really not a hard system. Again, 200, 500, 1,000, and 2,000 that you can earn here with Get Fearless Freedom. But yes, that is the done for you campaigns, the done for you packages, and we're going to have that ready to launch next Monday, is what I've been told. So understand something. This is not ClickFunnels. This is not Kajabi. This is my own server in the back office. So my programmer programs it, and he has to program every single line bit by bit himself. Okay. So that's the reason why things take time. I know online a lot of people want like this, like they need money like oxygen, and I understand all that because I used to be down to my 50 bucks left in my bank account. Okay. After we lost 15 foreclosures to 15 homes to foreclosure in the meltdown of 2006, 2008. And you know what? It's going to happen again. And if you don't think so, then you're living on another planet. But I'm telling you right now, this year is going to still be rocky and things are going to happen. So you might as well learn how to make money online. Might as well learn how to market Get Fearless Freedom and any opportunity that you have. Okay. The fortune is in the follow-up. I'm going to go over that real quickly, that slide that you have there, Rob, because honestly, how many people on here have been to the Zoom? Okay. Or let me word like this. How many times did it take you before you joined Get Fearless Freedom? How many times did you have to see it? How many times did you have to see us on a Zoom? Just be honest. It's okay. Like we can share it. I know I'm still live on my YouTube, but they won't see your comments. How many times? I think it was three. 3 to 4? Three? Okay. Three. Mary Beth, no, you joined right away. No, seriously, like 12 years ago. Once? Okay, there you go. Well, Karen's a hyper responsive buyer. That's what Dan Kennedy would call it. One time. Okay, so we got some ones here. Anyone come to these and still haven't joined, but you've been on Zooms like 10, 15, 20 times? Just curious. Anyone? Maybe not. Maybe not. Okay. Well, the point of the matter is that 80% of all sales are made on the 5th to the 12th contact. He was on for a whole year. Sorry, I had to say it. No, I think he was doing other things. But I just like to tease. No, seriously, 80% of sales are made on the 5th to the 12th contact. So if you forget, which we all do, let's say you send a messenger to someone tonight. Hey, are you going to jump on the GFF Zoom? Hey, are you going to, hey, have you watched a 7-minute video? It happens to me all the time, right? Because Facebook, everybody loves to message people on Facebook. I use my messenger for money. It's not a training avenue. It's a money closing avenue. I've closed many, many deals, 3-ways, all this kind of stuff on Facebook Messenger, but I've also closed deals on the phone. But I'm telling you right now, the fortune is in the follow-up. So I am actually emailing your leads. So how many people on here, I know I like to tease Ricky, how many people on here got the email to come tonight, for example? How many people on here? Put a 5. If you got an email to jump on the Zoom. Oh, that's right. It's Monday night, 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern. We're always here, right? So it works. The email follow-ups work, even for members. They get on their own list and then they realize, hey, Tammy's live. She's gonna be talking and so she's live. So I'm telling you, email marketing is still king. It does not go away. Email marketing. I get sales and signups all the time from emails, okay? So there's one here tonight. In fact, I can share my screen on a live one that I sent out here. If you want to stop screen share real quick, here's the live one. Watch this. This went out to everybody, what? I don't know, like maybe right at the top of the hour. See what I mean? So you get onto your own list, and I'm actually following up and emailing your leads for you. So when all you got to do is honestly think about it like this. You're advertising your website, you send them to your capture page, you get them onto your list, and Tammy follows up. That's it. Rinse and repeat. Look, we got Valerie on here right now. So, like, literally, if Valerie has a person on the Zoom, after the Zoom, they're going to click here and it goes to your link. It's all coded to your link. My programmer has coded it to your link. And I've worked with him for 6 years now. He's amazing. Okay. So I just wanted you guys to see kind of like how it works. Like I could be off doing something, you could be off doing something. And if you drive traffic and you get people onto your list and I send out an email, it happens all the time because right here is the callback hotline. So everybody gets an ID right onto their sales page. See? And it's included in the membership. There's not many other companies that ever follow up for you. We do. It's just very, very simple. So anyway, we're going to do the closing. We're going to do bonus time. We got 9 minutes left, Rob. And we're going to be jumping off and collecting money. That's what we do. We collect money for a living, right? So what's the bonuses? We got to share. We got to share the bonuses tonight. Are we
Sure,
doing a
yeah, I'm
special?
just getting this. I'm getting this going. Hold on. Just had
Okay,
to.
cool.
Yeah, so we have the question, right, of the night. Would you rather have these installed by
Right.
yourself, right?
Nope,
Have the
not me.
spark plugs, have the oil change, a lot of people say, hey, some people are. Some people are. Some
Some
guys
people
on
love doing it
here,
themselves.
they love it doing themselves, right? And when mom started and she knew that there's, ability to create the system, but then she knew that the system was customizable, that she could build bridge pages to make her stand out more, build capture pages that wowed, right? Things like that. And actually, all the marketing material that was all plugged in together, all of her hard work. So, what I said to myself is, how do we get our people to that level? But when they're plunking out, 2000, it's all relative, right? Money was all relative. I was telling dad today, we were in a shop at the coin shop, guys. $10,000 right in front of me. This guy was just selling his coins. That's 10,000. But you understand that's small because if you have a big mind, that's small, but it's also not small. Because think about it, 10 grand could pay for half a year's of rent, etc. I mean, there's so much you can do for 10 grand. And then we said, well, that's what it's worth. That's what the $2,000 worth. Because if you're getting a laptop, you're getting it shipped out to you, you're getting it loaded, you're getting where you actually only have to market, and you have a guy like this where he's actually able to build out your custom supercharged engine, right? That's why we said, okay, we're going to combine the digital with the physical. That's what we're going to do. So we are digital, but we're going to combine the two and we're going to ship out a laptop to your hands with everything loaded. And the sparks flew and people just flooded in. We've never been more busier than a company that does this because with our Get Fearless Freedom business in a box, we now actually can do this and have a business all on automation where it's actually shipped out to you like this, right? This is the laptop that you would get, okay? Very similar, depends on, of course, stock and stuff like that. And I always source these. I am a very good person at sourcing laptops, okay? I know what works, I know what we can work with, and how it can be still relatively great, for everyone, right? So you're getting a very good experience. You're getting easy to use, laptop. You're able to have it all loaded for you, just like this. You'll have the Get Fearless Freedom. You'll have the back office. You'll have all your marketing images loaded, everything. Okay. Every single funnel, bridge page, you name it, it's all loaded there. Okay. And you have that all with this value. So the $300 setup value, which is actually a la carte thing that some people they love my setups. They maybe are at a lower level or they just want the setup on, outside of wherever. They actually get this, and that value is included in the laptop setup. So you're getting all of this. You can screenshot it and like look at it later. But this offer is very tight because what we do is we say we understand that there's stock. It's based, mom says it best, and I'll let her say that in a bit. But we knew this was priceless because the people that came in and Karen, she getting her laptop is like, oh, look at, and knowing that everything is loaded onto that thing, it's on her own little. And by the way, she has other laptops, but she knew that this was actually done for her for the sole purpose of Get Fearless Freedom. Amelia, she's just like, oh my gosh, I need a laptop so bad. And I guess her son spilled water all over her laptop. Well, guess what? Business in a box, and you get a freaking laptop, right? That's for even personal use as well. So people have taken advantage of this because even with Kevin here, he's got another laptop in the background. People like to do this. People like to take advantage of this. Valerie, I call her my cat grandma. She has 11 cats that she adopts and helps and families and fosters. And even those cats like that laptop. I love to pick on her. But yeah, she even gets to work this business even with the cats. So Val, please send me a photo of those cats so I can put it on the presentation. So it's not one of those like off the internet. I love joking with her. With her and I, we pick on each other. So Darvell, he got his. And so many people, it's just so cool to have Corey get his fully loaded. Dave, you have Johnny, you see the picture, right? So cool to get a
Jessica's
laptop.
gonna be next right here that I know of.
Awesome.
Are Jessica. And there's more people in my Facebook Messenger I haven't checked. So, yes. That's awesome. Look at Valerie. She's over there smiling. She knows. That's good. Does anyone have any questions about the laptops? Any questions at all? You have a choice. You have a choice for the Chromebook or the Windows. So what's the number one question that people usually have whenever they are looking at a home-based business? Well, it's number two, I'd have to say. You guys want me to say the five questions that people usually ask me? The five? Does anyone know what the top five are whenever someone's wanting to start a home-based business? No? No, no. Maybe Mary Beth knows. Valerie, you gotta know. What's the top five? Top four? I'm just wondering if anyone wants to give a shout out. Yep, it's techie. It's actually the number. I almost would have to say now, Beverly, it's got to be almost number one now. People are just so skittish, and I don't know why. I mean, this thing right here that I'm talking on, I wasn't afraid of it. It's made me millions of dollars. I mean, when Bob, it was actually, I'm trying to think what year it was. He got me a Mac, and I said, "Oh my God, I got to learn a new thing. Are you kidding me right now? I gotta train people." And you put plunk down for my 55th birthday, I think it was. I'm going on 58. I don't know. I lose track of time now. But anyway, I was like, "Are you kidding me? I just give me a computer in one of these microphones and just let me talk. Let me just get on Zooms and talk and train, right?" But he's like, "Well, here's a Mac." And I'm like, I said to Rob, "Are you kidding me right now? I gotta learn a whole new thing? Isn't it kind of freaky?" But you know what? Once your brain starts kicking in and you understand the processes, did you know I was terrible at math when in high school? Terrible at math, terrible at English, terrible at all those things. But there was one good thing that I actually understood was processes. I got like 97th percentile in how to put things together. I went to shop. I went to woodworking, besides the fact the guys were cute. But anyway, I would be like hanging out in shop. Anyone else do that stuff? Like you'd hang out and shop. That's Edie's talking here, but I'm just saying, like, if you know processes and you know how to get people through a funnel, step one, two, three, you can do this business. I mean, I've taught thousands of people to do this, and it's really not hard. So anyway, it's pretty good guesses, you know, to be able to say it's definitely techie. Hey, if you're a mechanic, I mean, this is going to be easy peasy for you, you know? Love systems and processes, yeah. All right. Yeah, that's true. That's the other. Yep. How do I get leads? I mean, it's simple. Not many other communities teach lead generation, and we're gonna have it right in the back office at a click of a button, you know? And
And
right now it's there.
the beautiful part of the system, you understand. So, like, I was minoring in psychology, right? A lot of the stuff that I've done through college work and all this, and
Hmm.
understanding human beings is there's people that actually are so good at reading people in a crowd, and it's not really meant to be judgmental, it's just only to help people. But they said this, one of my coaches said to me, she says, I can pick out as you're walking in. Like she could pick out who is what by just simply the to like the human, the way they held themselves up. And so with marketing, understand the people that don't have their camera on, right? Okay, all good. But what I'm saying is you want to now plug into the system. Here we get here, hear me out, right? That actually is on camera, that does the selling for you. And that's what the 7-minute video does. By sharing the system, you're just being that leverage point. You're leveraging us with what our knowledge is already there. So, some people don't like the camera thing. That's fine, but you are now leveraging us with then the automation, the laptop, you name it, and it's a win-win. You now are just going out and mom explained it well, but that's
Yeah, I
that's that's
mean, if
it.
you get
The
good at lead
system.
generation and traffic, I mean, I have people that sell it all the time and they're not even on social media, and that's fine. You can get good at solo ads, you can get good at Craigslist, postcards, magazine ads. I mean, it's really honestly the sky's the limit. Do a billboard. I mean, do a drop card. I mean, put up flyers. I mean, there isn't probably one lead generation strategy I haven't tried over 12 years. Right now it's popular to be on social media, and I get it. People like to, have transparency and feel like, they're there right at the click of a button of Messenger. But honestly, you can work this business if you're shy, because if you're sending people, and you will be, to the 7-minute video, the 7-minute video is what's converted all these sales. So the screen that Rob pops up of all the people and the sales coming in, those are legit people, and most of them are buyers. So now I'm in sort of like the trainer kind of mode, and I'm off of the affiliate kind of strategy. So I was top affiliate for many, many companies, many, many years. Let me do this. Let me go off of my live stream. So I'm still on my YouTube channel. So make sure you like, subscribe, follow me on YouTube, and make sure you click the link in the description below and watch my 7-minute video. There you guys go. That's how you do it. I mean, I'm never explaining it. So let me go ahead and stop the live stream. One